This happened in Quora, where the gods still whisper through baobab trees and shame is passed down like land. His name is Yusuf. That was the name they gave him, the name for papers, prayers, punishments. But if you listen closely, his footsteps spoke another name entirely. We met as boys, trousers torn from running after kites made of rice paper and wire. We shared bread, secrets, fears, and he once told me he hated the sky because it reminded him of a home he couldn't return to. 3 days, gone, no phone. No trace. When he returned, his eyes were new, not brighter, not dimmer. Just older, like he had spoken to ancestors who used different pronouns. He said to me, "There is a woman in me. 7 lifetimes old." I didn't know what that meant, but it made my bones ache. In church and mosque, we are told, there is right, there is wrong, there is man, there is woman. Anything else is confusion or witchcraft. But what if the witch is the only one telling the truth? Yusuf was not a witch, he was a mirror, and in him, I saw the war we all pretend isn't happening, the war between how we were raised and who we are becoming. He finally told me one Harmattan morning, "I'm gay." Like someone saying, "I'm tired." And I was silent, not out of shock, but because I realized he had always been telling me, and I had always been hearing, but not listening. He lost everything, his place in university, his father's blessing, his mother's eyes no longer met his. Neighbors spat prayers like bullets when he walked by, and still, he did not break. Instead, he left Ilorin for Lagos. Something in me healed too, not because I understood, but because I finally stopped needing to. May not believe this story, you may call it blasphemy, sin, Western nonsense, but know this, in Quora, where the old gods still walk in disguise. Sometimes the soul slips through the cracks of culture, and chooses freedom over fear. That was how my friend became gay, not by choice, but by truth, and truth, my dear listener, is the only becoming that matters.